runners walking in. And they're off and running in the My Pension Expert Arkle Challenge Trophy to the first of 13 fences. Jango Baie leading by half a length to Majborough as they take off at the first. Touch Me Not on the outside, almost a line of 3, with a gap then of 3 lengths to Novices in 4th position, and the mare Only by Night is in 5th as they reach the second. And Jango Baie on the inside under Nico de Boinville, leading to Touch Me Not and Jack Kennedy in second. Majborough just dropping to 3rd as the runners are about to run onto the racecourse proper. Harry Skelton and Novices sharing 4th with Only by Night and Keith Donoghue as they run towards fence number 3. On the left, Touch Me Not, on the right, Jango Baie, with Majborough and Mark Walsh in 3rd position as they move quickly on to fence number 4. And Touch Me Not jumping well, a little more fluent than Jango Baie over the last couple. Majborough just sharing 2nd now with Jango Baie as they now take the incline towards fence number 5. The back to Novices, unbeaten in 4 over fences on the outer of Only by Night. As they reach a plain fence, number 5, Touch Me Not. That one he made a mistake at and went right-handed. Majborough getting up the inside there and taking up the running as they head away from us. And Majborough by just under a length to Touch Me Not in 2nd. There's then 4 lengths back to Jango Baie, who sacrificed an early prominent position, sharing that spot with Novices, asked up by Harry Skelton and jumped that very well. That being fence number 6 as they move on towards the water. And it is Majborough at a good pace here, just leading to Touch Me Not in 2nd position. Novices took that in 3rd ahead of Jango Baie, who's just dropped to 4, and Only by Night last of the 5 as they run to the first of the open ditches, fence number 8. Majborough, huge leap on the outside from Touch Me Not, but Majborough was quicker in 3rd position, 4 or 5 lengths back. Here's Novices, Jango Baie being joined by Only by Night as they go past halfway and taking the next. Majborough with a length and a half lead over Touch Me Not in 2nd. Novices is in 3rd as they run towards the open ditch at the top of the hill. Majborough, last year's Triumph Hurdle winner, in front of Touch Me Not in 2nd place. Novices just a shade closer in 3rd. Majborough was into the boards at that and made a mistake at the ditch, with Touch Me Not coming up on the girth of the leader once again, or trying to. Novices is in 3rd, just waiting in behind Harry Skelton. Only by Night is in 4th. Jango Baie is now the back marker and just a shade outpaced as they're about to run down the hill and towards the 3rd last. Majborough, the hot favourite, leading to Touch Me Not in 2nd. Harry Skelton's not pushed any buttons on the grey yet. Novices in 3rd as they run towards 3 out. It's Majborough and Mark Walsh coming into it better there. Touch Me Not on the outside. Novices moves into 2nd place. On the inside then in 4th, trying to get into it is Only by Night. Jango Baie looks out of contention in 5th as they run towards the home turn. Majborough has the advantage. Novices is looming up as a danger in 2nd. Only by Night with then Jango Baie moving back into 4th place as Touch Me Not has weakened. Majborough facing up to the 2nd last. Novices is within a length and Only by Night on the outside. Majborough made a shocking mistake at the 2nd last. Has that torn it? It is Novices now with Only by Night challenging. A huge leap Novices at the last. Only by Night, though, the mare is running a blinder and she's got to challenge Novices now. Majborough on the inside trying to get into it. Jango Baie is storming home as well. Up towards the line, hit Majborough the inside. Only by Night. Jango Baie has come through to snatch it in a sensational Arkle. Jango Baie from last to first, tight 2nd Majborough, Only by Night and Novices clear of Touch Me Not.
Jango Baie has won the Arkle in the hands of Nico de Boinville, and I find it difficult to say that sentence having watched the race. It's the most extraordinarily ridiculous race to watch. Clearly a brilliantly reactive ride from you. Can you talk me through how it panned out for you?
Thanks, Michael. See you in a bit. I'm sure you and Ruby will be able to dissect it a lot better than I can, but I thought we'd gone a really good gallop. I couldn't lay up early doors, and I was just there thinking I'm on a 2.5 mile, 3+ horse, so if I could just keep tabs on them. And then in the back of my head, I sort of had Barry on Champ and just seeing if I could just fill him up coming down the hill and then have one crack at them and try and come with a wet sail. And ride for place, as it were. And then, to be fair, he's winged the last. I've seen Majborough's, made a proper mistake, and I thought he did really well to get so close again. And then he's found all the way to the line, and he kept staying. So very happy, unexpected, but very happy. Yeah.
When you've got a game horse like that, even if things go wrong and you can react and move to plan B, if you see horses taking each other on up front, particularly here, you must think, I might just have a squeak.
Exactly, and it's just maintaining that bit of faith, I suppose, and not sort of giving up, but and not asking too much either. Just trying to stay in a rhythm as much as you can, because otherwise his jumping would have gone to pot.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's the last time you'll see him at 2 miles.
Well, I mean, he's going to be an exciting horse going up in trip. He's clearly very talented.
Yeah, very much. I think off the back of that, you'd nearly get 3 miles. I really do.
Yeah.
But look, they've done a fantastic job with the ground. It's riding a bit dead, but it's beautiful.
And of course, after Christmas, you'd have been thinking, I might well be standing here in the winner's enclosure after the Arkle, but sadly things didn't work out that way with Sir Gino, and yet here you are. Isn't racing an extraordinary thing?
It's such a strange game, and obviously my heart goes out to the Donnellys, because Sir Gino really is a superstar, and we've all seen what he can do, and I'm gutted for them, but as a stable and as a yard, we're very, very lucky that we've had a very good replacement.
Absolutely, and it's great for Tony and for Donna as well to see these silks in the winner's enclosure at Cheltenham.
Big time. They've been massive investors in the past few years, and big supporters of ours, so I hope that we've repaid them today.
Absolutely. And Sir Gino, Nicky was saying he's hopefully back in the yard next week, and it's going to be a long road back, and I'm sure everybody wants him because he's such a huge talent.
We're very fortunate in the Donnellys that they're very patient, and they just let us get on with it, and if anyone can get it back, the governor can.
And that was just Michael Buckley that was congratulating you on your Arkle success. You must be looking forward to this champion hurdle, because we're going to find out. Well, hopefully, we're going to find out.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Ready to go. The horse is as good as we can get him. So fingers crossed we put up a good show.
This could be a setup like the Supreme, his pinnacle performance, couldn't it?
Potentially. I thought the ground's riding a lot slower than it did in the Supreme, so
right, okay.
We shall see. But no, fingers crossed that we can put on a good show for everyone, and it's not just Constitution, brighter days ahead and all of them, and that's what racing's about.
It is. It's the pinnacle of the first day. Very best of luck, and many congratulations on a brilliant reactive ride in the Arkle. Well done.
Thank you very much, Lydia. Thank you.
In all of the many, many races, 70 plus races that Nicky Henderson has won here at Cheltenham, I just asked him, have you ever won a race in that kind of fashion? And you said,
no.
Have you given up?
Yes and no. I mean, I think we got one thing right the whole way through. This is not a 2-miler, and he is not. Sadly, they took the turners away, which would have been lovely, but now it wasn't there. And to be fair, without Sir Gino, then it was obviously, does this going to go for up to 3 or down to 2? And we were going to make the running, and he couldn't go fast enough. I mean, he really couldn't go fast enough. Made a little mistake, I think in the second, was it? And that just, whew, he was shook.
And so it was
some ride.
Well, it was a beautifully reactive ride, wasn't it, for Nico?
Was. He let them go, and I mean, they did go hard. And it's lovely ground, it's proper jumping, fast jumping ground, and they were hammering away, and he couldn't go fast enough. I have seen it before when, they are that outpaced. You have always got the hill still to come to your aid if you need it. I must admit, I never dreamt he would need it, but he looked if he flew the last and just got running. I didn't know he could go that fast, I must admit.
When did you think you had a squeak? When were you starting to
Nowhere,
think?
because from where I was, it always looked if it was going to be too late. But it was an incredible pace. He was nailing them. And I had no idea of the result, I have to say. The girls did.
And so you'll be going up in trip with this Arkle.
I think you could take it from me. That's the last time you'll see him over 2 miles. Yeah.
And how about his brilliant stable companion, Sir Gino? What is the update on him?
Well, he's still in the clinic, and hopefully might come home next weekend. I mean, we just figured he'd better off there this week because we've got enough going on, and he needs full-time daycare. And he does. And then we start this rehab and see how much damage has been caused. And, then if he could get out in the summer, that'll be something. And if he can come back into training, well, that'll be even something more special.
Well, fingers crossed. I really hope he does. Last question is about what a difference a year makes. It's race 2. Yeah. You're in the winner's enclosure already.
We always need one on day 1, don't we?
Well, let's hope there's another. Best of luck for the champion hurdle.
Thanks, Lydia.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.